Alright, today I'm going to be sharing with you the best method to get FLUX in Trove in 2022. So, this method is called the Shadow Shard Farm, and on Mondays, there's a booster for delves, and they give double crystal drops and double shadow shard drops if you don't have patron, and if you have patron, it's triple. So that already off the bat is going to be a huge amount of crystals and shadow shards. You can use crystals for a number of things in the geode crafting bench to get mastery for the light that you need, and you'll level up your geode mastery with that. So it is already a better method to farm crystals as well. And shadow shard farming is pretty easy. It's a simple method. It doesn't take much, and you can get about, well, it depends on if you're using patron or not, but you could probably make about 1.3 million flux per week with this if you have enough portals. So the portals you are going to need are going to be the Delve Gateway Challenge mode. You can't use the Challenge Easy. You just want to use Challenge mode, not the private, not any other special event gateway. You want to use the Challenge mode. So when it comes to crafting the Delve Gateway Challenge mode portals, they're going to be pretty pricey when it comes to shadow shards. But overall, you're going to gain a profit, and with the boosts that I'm going to show you, you're going to get more profit. If you don't have any to start with, I'd recommend either doing regular delves, because they do drop in regular delves as well, or you could just go ahead on the market and buy yourself some shadow shards. They're going to be about 60 each right now. So they won't be too much, and it is only 100 to craft the portal, and then you're going to need 500 crystal, which is going to be difficult if you don't already have the buffs from geode crystal cave farming and stuff. And the inner geodes are going to be a bit difficult if you don't have. So if you do not have this obsidian badge here, you cannot actually get the max amount of inner geode you can a week, or not a week, but from delves. So you will have to do delves in between crafting the challenge mode portals if you only have the 800 wallet, which I have. So once you actually have these portals, every week it's going to reset. Your challenge depth is going to reset, and then you're going to have to do this over again. So every Monday, you're going to have to open up a challenge depth portal. So every week, you're going to want to do a challenge portal. So you're going to want to place a challenge portal down on Monday, preferably, and you're going to rush it, and you're going to get in, and you're going to go until you reach the neon underground depth. So that changes every week. If you don't know it, then that is okay. You just keep going until you reach that depth. So you do not want to kill the boss when you get to the neon underground depth, because then your challenge depth will go to the next level and you won't be able to go back to that spot. So if I were to place down another portal and go into it again, it'll take me back to the neon underground, because that is my challenge depth. So once you actually are in the neon underground depth and you want to switch to your neon ninja. If you don't have him, you can craft him or you can buy him. It's up to you, but he is going to be worth it. So what you're going to do is you're going to run into the delve, and you're going to right click and run into the squares, the gray squares that are on the sides and tops of the caves. You just want to right click and you run into them. And in the middle, there will be a yellow square. And if you run into it, it'll give you 5 shadow shards. And this, keep in mind, is not, I do not have patron, and it is not Monday, so it's not buffed. So it's just 5 by default. You do not have to do this farm alone. You can go into the Delve chat and host a shadow shard farm and people will join you. If it's on Monday, there's usually a lot of people that are willing to do that. So if you host one, they're gonna come and they're gonna. So if you host one on Monday, there are going to be a lot more people wanting to do this, so they will join you and they will jump at these squares with you. And then once all the squares in this room are used up, you can go into the next room and then there will be more squares. The squares go throughout the tunnel and there's a lot of them. And another thing you can do is you can use your vacuum. So if you tab inside and you hit 1, it'll suck up all the crystals that are exposed in the area. So if you're shadow shard farming and you're in the farm and people have already broken the squares that you're at, you can go ahead and you can suck all of the shadow shards in. And if you have a max vac, that'll get you even more shadow shards because it gives a buff. And it will also it'll also be a lot easier than just jumping at the squares. So something you're going to want for this farm is going to be the crystal gathering potion. It's going to boost your crystal gathering by 50%. It is quite expensive to craft, but it is worth it if you're going to be farming this farm the whole entire day. And having patron increases your profit even more. And on Monday, it's going to give you even more profit because it has a boost. So you'll have triple crystal drops plus 50%. So that is going to be a lot of crystal per day. If you farm this farm all day, what you can do is you can go ahead and you can craft as many challenge portals as you can the day before. And then you can go ahead and place those on Monday and do the farm, and you can get a lot of crystals per day. Like a lot of crystals per day. I was only farming it for like 5 or 6 hours, and I already have 1.4 million flux. So if you do it for the whole day and have patron and the crystal drops, you can get a lot more flux because I didn't have the potion and I didn't have patron, and it's still very profitable. So the build for the Neon Ninja is definitely, you're going to want speed and you're going to want a ring with either energy regen or jump. And I recommend the bounding boot allies, so you get 8 more jump. But if you already have the ring, it's not really going to make a difference if you get another ally because you're just jumping at the squares. You're not actually killing enemies. You're not actually fighting the boss, because if you do that, then you will go to the next level, and we don't want to do that. So what you're going to do with the shadow shards is craft them into shadow caches, and then you can go ahead and sell these as soon as you want, but I'd recommend selling them towards the end of the week because the price will go up. Everyone puts them on the market on Monday because it's shadow shard farming day, and then they sell for lower and they sell faster, which some people want. But lower is not going to be good if you want to make as much profit as you can. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and drop a subscribe. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments, or you can come to my Twitch. I stream Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays. I stream Shadow Shard Farms, so you can come ask me there or see how it's done on Monday, or you can join me in game and Shadow Shard Farm with me. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.